It does fit. Also, Helen too.
Couldn't I? Everyone ready? Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3.
What up, Block fam? Welcome to today's episode where we are working on Amanda's brand new to her 2022 Harley Davidson Softail Standard. Hey, hell yeah, brother.
Scooped up the Softail Standard on Facebook Marketplace for mad cheap so that I can completely customize it and make it my own. Now, we have to put on our own exhaust.
One of the reasons is because it sounds way better. It wakes the bike up a ton. Another reason is that we're actually going to be putting these bags that you see over here on the bench from Advent Black on the back of this. And in order to do that, we need to get rid of the stock exhaust because it doesn't have clearance for a mounting bracketry. It's going to sound sick, and we're going to be able to put bags on. That'll be a separate episode, so if you guys want to see that, be sure you're subscribed with that bell notification on, because only like 15% of y'all have the bell notification on, which is crazy to me.
I have it on.
She has it on.
Slacker.
Why don't you? We're basically going to walk through how to install a Blockhead exhaust on a Softail Standard. But before we get started, we want to go ahead and start the bike so that we can see what it sounds like totally stock. Thumbs down from her, thumbs down from her, even gets a thumbs down from Kirby, and also a thumbs down from me.
You know the sad thing is, John took off on Justin's bike, and every time you take off on it, I'm like, damn, it sounds so good.
And you too can get that great sound with a Blockhead exhaust. Link in description below.
Yeah. And I don't think a lot of people know that we offer custom logos. So I got a custom logo done on my exhaust.
Yeah, that is definitely not something that we advertise a lot. We should probably do better on that. But one of the things that people talk about with ordering our exhaust is not wanting necessarily our logo. That's why we offer like 3 different logo options for our mufflers. You can also do no logo if you want for it to be just clean. Or if you have your own logo, we will put your logo on our exhaust. So you'll have the little Blockhead guy on the rear header, and you can put whatever you want on the muffler, be it the name of the bike, your name.
Military ones or like Navy inspired ones. We've done one that was, this girl had like a mermaid bike, so that was cool. And now mine.
So it does have to work as one color because we cut it out of stainless steel, or you can have it lasered on as well. So now that you know what that sounds like, let's get to work on getting rid of that no more sewing machine for us, and let's unbox the Blockhead exhaust, which is right over here, and it's sitting on top of our giveaway Harley Davidson. What's that? We give away bikes? We do. Oh my God, you can totally sign up at blockheadgiveaways.com. right now. It's not going to look anything like this when we're done with it. We build and customize motorcycles. We are sitting here in Ohio in the garage of Alan, and Jess.
Yay.
And Kirby. Hi.
Say hi, everybody.
So yeah, we do build out customized giveaway Harley Davidsons. We've been doing it for like 7 years now. We've given away like 13, 14 motorcycles. So this is the newest one. It is a twin cam Softail, and we've got tons of plans for it. We got a complete parts list. It's gonna be custom painted. We're gonna go through it, every nut, bolt, all that stuff, give it some performance upgrades. If you guys wanna sign up to possibly win that whenever we're done, head over to Blockhead Giveaways, sign up, select a tier, and you're in. You get various other perks, such as discounts on merch, early access to episodes, and more. Let's just hit this thing with an unbox snap, and... All right, so there's our header pipes. We've got the mounting bracket, we've got some exhaust gaskets, we've got hardware, little Blockhead guy, hell yeah, and the muffler. So Amanda went with the pie cut turnout, which is probably our best seller, right? Raw industrial vibe, some honeycomb in the end, and that custom logo that Amanda hasn't seen yet. You ready?
They see before me. I love it.
Sunshine.
Oh, I'm super stoked. Okay, so that's our first little hint at the theme of the bike is, can you sing it like Remember the Titans?
Sunshine.
Yeah. I love it.
Amanda is naming her bike Sunshine.
Always just really dug that aesthetic, way drawn to funky 90s cartoons, 70s, Palm Springs, that kind of thing. So I don't really know yet how to figure out there's not gonna be a lot of Wednesday Addams in it. That's a lot of me. It's gonna be really cool anyways.
She definitely has a good design direction for it. Good idea. We've gotten some samples in for some stuff, which we'll show you in a separate episode. But yeah, before we get too far off track, this is an exhaust episode. This is the exhaust with the custom badging, Sunshine, the official name reveal. So let's go ahead and get to cranking on this thing, get this exhaust off, and get this new, beautiful Blockhead Sunshine exhaust on.
Okay, I'm gonna use an 8mm to take off the heat shields. T45. To take off the foot control with a T45. So we're gonna take a 9/16 and we're gonna take off the clamps. 3/16, take these off. Oh, peanut butter. 2 for 2. Using a 1/2 inch to take the flange nuts off.
We got a 12 point, which is a shorty on a pivoting socket on a ball and wobble extension onto a ratchet. All right, so now that that's loosened, we're gonna go ahead and unplug the O2s, removing this cover, and then the other one's going to route down through the bottom and plug into a harness in there. All right, rear O2 sensor disconnected. Front harness is right here. A little more difficult, but you're gonna press that way while pulling out this way. And then your headers are ready to come off.
It's done.
Ta-da!
Halfway done.
We're gonna pull the O2s out of those headers and put them into the new ones. Also, Alan's here. That's a little better. Yeah, you got it.
That worked. Now we're taking off the big bracket, the big boy. Whoa.
Kirby, can you install the O2 sensors on the new headers?
She ain't got her wrench ready.
Right?
She
got that
does
wrench
have a wrench ready.
ready to go.
That might actually fit.
What would the chances be?
Oh my god.
It does. It does fit.
So we're gonna put the reducer on first with anti-seize. Put anti-seize on the front O2 sensor, and now I'm putting it back in with the reducer that we have. Same process on the rear O2 sensor. One thing about the Blockhead exhaust that is super rad is that we actually have the flanges built into the exhaust.
And they don't come off, meaning you don't have to take off those exhaust clips, which can be a huge pain in the ass sometimes. So you can leave them on your stock exhaust and not worry about them.
Forget about it.
Yeah, we got them built in, ready to go for you. If your flange nuts are oxidized at all, or there's any like rust buildup, feel free to clean them off.
You can use a wire brush, a wire wheel. Brush will work, but the wheel's quicker if you have one.
Look at that, looks good as new. At this point, you're going to be removing your stock exhaust gaskets. We do send replacements with the kit right there. You're going to be using a pick to get into those stock gaskets. There we go. So whenever you're using a pick, you want to make sure that you're careful whenever you're kind of like going in and grabbing it from the backside to pull out. You don't want to go into the actual head because these are aluminum, so you don't want to gouge it or anything like that. If there are any things like in the crevices there, just go ahead and clean it out, work your way around it. All right, so that's cleaned out, good to go. Whenever you're putting your new exhaust gaskets in, this is one of those things a lot of people struggle with because whenever they do crush, right? So you don't want to like push them or crush them. You want to essentially line it up so that it's just barely in. So right now, it's more in on this side than it is this side, but when I press this side, it's gonna wanna either crush or push out on this side. You can take your flanges off of your stock exhaust, and with the flat side, so there's two sides, right? This is the side that has the clip on the inside of it. This is the flat side. So the flat side you can basically put onto the studs like that, and you can use that to press it in. Flange nuts, tighten down incrementally on both sides. After you've gotten them tightened down, take them out. There you go. Flush mounted gasket. If you need to push it in a little bit more with your fingers, you can. There you go.
New one.
New one.
Flat side in.
That's that in. All right, now you're gonna put your header pipes up and plug in your O2s. Since it is a single piece header pipe, you're gonna wanna start from the bottom and then lift up, and then make sure you're lining them up both on left and right side. You wanna put those flanges over the bolts and loosely just thread on the flange nuts. Flange nuts are loosely on and the header is lined up. You're not going to tighten anything just now. Now we're going to put the rear bracket on.
We are reusing our stock hardware to mount a blockhead bracket onto the frame. Blue goo.
What torque spec are you using?
Proper answer is German.
German.
Guten Tag.
Good day. That's funny.
All right, it's the following day, and we are getting the muffler mounted up now. You're going to put the tape around the back side of the wrench. So this is kind of like a little hack, because you're gonna have to hold this inside of this exhaust mount, right? And so you're gonna basically thread from the back side into there.
Putting the muffler onto the collector, and then I'm going to attach the brackets. Now that we have that on loosely, we're gonna tighten the front header, rear header, the clamp, and then the bracket. Exhaust on, and now we just have to tighten our foot controls. Tight. It's in that suction piece. Next, we're going to use our APC degreaser to wipe down the entire exhaust system to get all the oils from my hands off of it. That way, the oils on my hands don't heat unevenly on the exhaust when you start it up and create hot spots. So, super important. Everyone ready? Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. Okay, I'm ready to go. Ready? motorcycle, which is so nice. It sounds so good. It's not so loud that it's like ear drumming, you know what I mean? Like where it's just like hurts your ears. It's a good loud. That's really all I have to say about it. It just sounds really good. So you guys can't hear Jess talking to me, but she was saying from behind that it's not stupid loud. Like it's not obnoxious where you don't want to be behind the person. I'm really picky about my exhaust too, not being too tinny, too like high pitch. And this is a nice deep growl. Sounds like Harley. Initial post-ride thoughts was that it sounded amazing, and it got me super stoked. Again, it's such a difference riding something that doesn't sound good versus something that does sound good. You just get really excited and proud. So it was awesome. It colored amazing. It got me super stoked for the rest of the build, mostly because it's my first custom piece. So now I can start to see the vision in my head. Super stoked about it. Not a lot of people know that we now do custom badges. So you can do your own name, do your bike's name, do whatever, and we do that for you. So that's one of my favorite parts on this. The heat did not bother me one bit. I know some people like will email and ask about the heat on these, and I have not noticed at all. Thank you guys for watching this part of my build. I'm super stoked if you keep following along for the rest of it that's about to happen. So, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon.
I like how she looks up at me. Did I do it right? Yes, she did. Yes, you did it right. Good job.
I told her, I was like, you've been doing this 10 years. But yeah, live to ride to ice cream, because that's what we're about to do, so.
So next time, ride safe out there, stay vigilant, catch you in the next one. Peace. Oh yeah, and if you're looking to scoop that custom exhaust, blockheadmoto.com. All right, later.